Okay, so we're here today and we're going to talk about emergency shelters, improvised shelters, and survival shelters. We're going to teach you how to make a shelter with some of the tools at hand, or if you have no tools at hand, we'll teach you a very basic one. Hopefully you remember to bring your survival kit, and like I said, I always bring a good sharp belt knife with me when we come out to the field. So first thing we have to do is we have to consider our acronym for what happens when we get lost is STOP. Sit, think, observe, plan. So first thing is sit or stop. Just stop wandering for a second, give your brain the reset it needs. We're going to think about the situation, think about what's going on. We're going to think we only have a few hours of daylight left. Are we going to keep wandering maybe into the night and wind up in a bad situation? Or is it a better idea to stay put, make a shelter, and hunker down for the night? Next, so that's our think. Next is observe. We're going to look around us, see what resources we have available to us. So that also includes what's in our survival kit, what tools we have, what resources we have, and then we're going to plan. We're going to make that decision. Are we going to push on? Are we going to be building a shelter and hunkering in which case we have to start thinking about site selection and stuff. Our planning stage here, we decided we're going to hunker in for the night. We're going to build a shelter hopefully, which is, so the first thing we're going to consider the 5 elements of survival, which is number 1, a positive attitude. That's going to be brought on by you guys receiving this training, having the knowledge and the competency that you can do this, that you know what you're doing, that you've been instructed and you know how to do it. The next is going to be shelter. Shelter is very important. You want to take care of that first, because if you concentrate on building a fire first and then it starts raining and you don't have a shelter, you're in trouble. You want to be concentrating on that shelter, good insulation, considering all that. Then your next obviously is fire. You're going to be worrying about gathering a fire, lighting a fire, making sure you have enough materials. So we're going to think back to that last lesson we took on our fire triangle, our tinder, our kindling, our fuel, then bulk fuel. And then we're going to worry about water and then food. You can survive 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food in the worst case scenario, rule of 3.